Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around the Kingdom, where we are so close to the ending of the Beast-Yeast storyline, where we're probably going to be only doing like 2 more videos based around it, because I'm pretty sure in this set of videos, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through stages 1220 to hopefully 1225, before we get into the final 5 stages, where it's going to be like, 1226 to 1229, then 1230, which is going to be the boss fight against Silent Salt Cookie, which hopefully by that time, Silent Salt's going to recognize that, hey, guess what? You know the term, like, the real friends were like the friendships that were inside of us along the way? That's not the term at all, but you know what I mean. Basically, we have a bit of a millennial tree inside of White Lily, so you know what we're talking about. So before I actually get started into this, I will be reading comments from the video over here, which is Kickrun's most addictive minigame being Guardian of the Rift, which I still think it's very fun. And if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. So it doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creating community, that's what matters most. But speaking of which, there's actually a few beginning comments, like, of course, Gamer Soon is just saying brave. I recognize that those wording anywhere. Sophie Clay also says, question of the day on I have not? Or DOTD? What? What's a dance of the day? Toasted Toast says, Kickrun's most addictive minigame, tile match. Buddy, tile match is good. But I'm gonna rant right now. It ain't comparing to Guardian of the Rift. I had a lot more fun. At least, let me tell you, tile match is fun. But at least in Guardian of the Rift, you can play it 7 times a day instead of like 2 or 3. Like, come on, and this lasts longer, and it has different difficulties. It's just better all around, okay? I don't mean to get on your toes or anything like that. I know everyone has their preferences, but I'm just saying, they can't compare. I gotta do a tier list of Kick Around minigames. Someone's gotta give me a list of like all the Kick Around Kingdom minigames, and like, I'll just throw them in a tier list. What the heck? Hello? Oh. Whoa! What the flip happened to the sound? The sound was just gone for a moment. Did anyone just hear that, or was that just me? That was so weird. My Google Play Games has been acting wonky, like, ever since I just loaded it up today. Like, sheesh. Get this pleb out of here. Now, good thing is, there was actually, well, I'm screaming now. There was actually no cutscene in the beginning of that, so, weird, but, I guess it made it a little bit more easier for us, so that's good. But now we should have access to some cutscene-wise levels, because now we're at 1221, where Eternal Silence lies. So by now we should have, Cellar Cookie alongside Charcoal, White Lily, and Pastry. So I think, and also, is this new? Delicate Lily. A delicate lily flower blooms, dealing damage to enemies and granting HP shield and damage dampening buff to the team. Like, do you hear that? The sound just goes away. Something's going on with this game. It's freaking me out. Hold on, let me see if I can give this like a quick reset, because this is making me like panic. I am so sorry for that. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, for some reason, when I open this game up, it's been bugging out on me. Like, legit, at least for today. Like, I opened it first, it's stuck on the loading screen and wouldn't load. I close it, open it again, it just doesn't load the game. I close it, open it a third time, it loads, and for some reason it just cuts out the music. And it did that again. I had to close out like literally a bunch of stuff in the background just to make sure it hopefully worked. And entirely just crashed Google Play Games through my task manager just to hopefully make it work. And I'm hoping that it works, and I swear, if it goes through a cutscene where it starts muting, I thought it just went silent again. I'm going to be honest. I'm just scared with that whenever like the game just goes silent, it's just gonna like try and mess me up. Legit. Let me just get through a cutscene normally. Please. I just want to get through a little bit of lore at least. I don't want to be a huge disappointment in regards to the content. Give me lore.
The knights treated us like enemies before. What made them change their minds?
They pursued us on Silent Salt Cookie's orders. However, it seems neither Silent Salt Cookie nor any of his knights had known that Salt Cellar Cookie still lives.
They all perished far above, back on the surface. Where are they taking us?
The spirits speak of the audience chamber.
The audience chamber? But Silent Salt Cookie never ruled over other cookies.
The audiences were not with Lord Commander.
Then, with whom?
Kind of a weird sprite position, if I'm gonna be honest.
The knights be falling down on their knees.
I see the knight's resentment for me runs deep. Heed my words, half a soul. Heed my words, errants. This used to be the chamber of a god. Now this is a place of eternal silence.
So he's just there? I thought they wasn't it just confirmed? Oh, okay, we just get our self-bloom in place. I thought it was confirmed, like, he wouldn't. Excuse me? What are you lying?
The chamber of a god.
Silent Salt Cookie spoke with the Almighty? In this very place?
This must be the place where Silent Salt Cookie sought wisdom of the witches. Now, it's time for me to reveal what I'm looking for.
Okay, maybe that was a flashback or something.
Silent Salt Cookie, I wish to know the secret of the beast binding ritual.
Never mind, that was actually real. He's right there.
Such arrogance. Look at you. Half alive, half crumbled. Do you truly believe you can lay hands on my secrets?
I did not come here to steal from you. I believe that such power is not to be taken, but to be learned. My questions have always guided my path. That is who I am.
What makes you think that your questions hold any significance to me? By mere luck were you able to learn about my past. The fact that you know about my mission means nothing, for you will be forever buried in this grave, along with my secrets.
What if I told you this would help set Cookie Kind free?
Stop. Your words insult the name of freedom.
I want you to know that even though you failed to grant us all solidarity and freedom once, there is still merit in trying one more time. The witches who shared their magic with you might have no longer answered your calls, but you are still here. I want you to know that even though the radiance of solidarity might have faded, its spirit yet lives in these halls.
Lord Commander.
You...
I, Salt Cellar Cookie, Master of the Trials of Kalanamic, have fulfilled your order.
So wait, is she on our side or is she still against us? Because she's still taking commands from Silent Salt. Even though it's technically not Silent Salt anymore, it's, well, it is Silent Salt, but he's not the Salt of Solidarity anymore. So this is definitely going to boil down to something very, very big. Which, by the way, I need to get to 1226, which I'll be able to clear that in the next video. But I at least want to make sure that before I get to the final portion of the next video, I get Awakened White Lily Cookie, just so I can get... Because luckily, getting her won't be that much. I literally need to do just a few pulls. All that requires is just a few more missions, as you can see here. I have 4... I literally just need, like, 200 more. And then that's that. So I would just need to get a few more, and then we can complete that whole thing, and then we'll be set up for the next few vids. But with that being said, before I move on, there are a few other comments that I need to read. Like, there's one from Alice Says Many Things saying, question of the day, I think I have, but I forgot what the game was. Well, eventually you'll be able to remember it, no worries. Cartoonicus Prime also says, Bloons Tower Defense, Super Monkey Ball 2, Battle 1, and 2, Monkey City. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for the hiccups, but those sound like fun games. I remember playing Bloons Tower Defense, I swear. Lily Silly also says, question of the day, I have a few times and they're all quite fun. This one is not my favorite version, only for the random choice aspect of it, or the chance aspect. At least they let the high rarity cookies to be buyable with the game currency, but it's just more expensive, not this random luck. Huh. Wonder, you can't be talking about Gardens of the Rift, right? At least the high rarity cookies be buyable with the game currency? I don't think you can buy high rarity cookies. I mean, you can upgrade them, but I don't think you can buy them. And also, Pudding the Cat says, it's my favorite tower defense game. I know, well, I mean, it's our only kick around tower defense game as of right now, but, you never know what they'll hold in the future. Imagine, like a full-fledged kick around tower defense game. Okay, would that not be cool? Because that would just straight up be cool.
Even if briefly, he saw reason in my words. I mustn't let this moment slip away. For the longest time, I've been pondering the reason why Elder Fairy entrusted me with the Guardian's power. Your plans might not have seen fruition as you wished it. Yet, albeit imperfect and incomplete, the silver tree did bear fruit, the new virtues. I think they live on, like the mark of solidarity you left upon this land.
I'm sorry, I'm just so anticipating for this story, I accidentally skipped that part.
You have no right to utter the noble Elder Fairy's name. Where the proud banners of solidarity once flew, now dwell only the restless spirits. What is left of solidarity has degraded into an endless cycle of meaningless suffering.
Meaningless suffering? No, it's not. It can't be.
You know nothing. My most loyal allies fought and gave their lives for an idea that in the end twisted into a cruel mockery of itself. What meaning do you see in that? Or perhaps you welcomed the sacrifice that had to be made to stop you. Smiled when your friend willingly trapped himself in the other realm. The tarnished solidarity was reborn as freedom. Yet in your hands, its meaning also began to distort before it could reach completion. It was not freedom, merely license. Your unrestrained curiosity gave you license to unleash the spirits from beyond the portal. Eventually, it gave you license to engulf the entire continent in the flame of the Dark Flower War. You tainted your soul gem with darkness and released the ancient demons back into our world. No, you are unworthy of my knowledge, for you have never known true freedom.
Okay, honestly, how the pleb does he know all that? How does he know, like, all the... How does he have all the receipts on White Lily? And by the way, I just used the sword, and I just... I didn't spend them? Maybe it's because I have White Lily on the team?
Yes. Yes, you're right.
White Lily Cookie?
All the things you said are true. In your eyes, I'm nothing but unworthy. However, were you worthy of the witch's magic, having cast solidarity aside?
Dough chilling. Those two dared venture into realms no cookie must tread, trifled with forces beyond our ken.
Indeed. Only those without shame would dare covet forbidden power.
Silent Salt Cookie, our goal is one and the same. Both of us wish to see the beast sealed for good.
Wrong. I wish to crush them into dust.
For that, you need the soul gem of freedom, don't you?
White Lily Cookie.
Stand aside. This is between her and me.
My strength is fading.
What did you do to him? Power granted by the Almighty is not to be abused. The godly creators will punish.
A believer in the creators! It is foolish to deny the truth when it is right before your eyes. Do you not see it? The chamber is empty. The creators have long forsaken us.
Leave them out of this. Both of us are unworthy. Both of us made mistakes. But we can still fix them. Silent Salt Cookie, listen to me. I'll prove that I will not fail this time, and I will stake my soul gem of freedom upon it.
So basically, she's betting her soul jam just to make sure that she gets another chance.
No way we would have lost.
Which, to be fair, that is definitely peak, like... That's... What is that term? A gambler's gambit? Because that's a lot to bet. That's like betting your soul. Especially against someone who's literally your alter self. Anyway, Truth is a Clue is ironically enough, considering Alter Self says, question of the day, not really, but this one's great. It's very peak. Julian Lorenzo says, question of the day, mostly Balloons Tower Defense 6. I actually have that game, but I've never played it though. But I heard it's very fun and addicting. Should check it out sometime, maybe on a stream. Ruby Cupcake also says, question of the day, yeah, I played Flavor Frenzy. That sounds familiar, but... No, wait, I'm thinking of Feeding Frenzy. Flavor Frenzy does sound fun, though. Any game with the word frenzy in it sounds fun, let's be honest. And lastly, Sonic Gamer says, common question, I've dabbled in this mobile game called The Battle Cats. I've actually seen a bunch of ads for that game, and I've heard it's like just... I think it's gotten a big sense of popularity, so... Maybe I could check it out one of these days, I don't know.
What is happening?
The spirits are trembling in terror.
Take cover behind the knights, lest you be swept by Lord Commander's wrath.
Should your dough crumble, or your soul gem lose its light, you will cease to exist.
I know.
Then let us tarry no further. In the past, cookies of Beast-Yeast who turned to apathy, destruction, deceit, and sloth chose oblivion. You shall join them.
This crushing force again! The spirits from the surface, standing before White Lily Cookie.
They're gaining corporeal form.
Those are...
Misplaced beliefs will become their truth.
The suffering shall find solace in sloth, set free of responsibility and duty.
Nothing is more fair than destruction.
False hopes and anguish steer them farther from enlightenment.
I can understand their words.
The curse of silence has been lifted.
Such intriguing words. I always welcome a debate.
Look! Darkness is spreading across White Lily Cookie's fingertips.
Sorry, can we just... the fact that White Lily is just seeing spirits just spawn in front of her, and she just like... Oh. Well, you know, it's time to, partake in a war of words. No fear, just like, alright, fine, let's do this.
The curse Silent Salt Cookie inflicted upon the spirits has spread to her as well.
Will she, too, become a mindless wraith?
Should her dough crumble, that is how it would end.
Remember all those delightful hours you spent lost in your own thoughts. You could keep searching for truth without anyone questioning or judging you. Was it not how you gained the coveted soul gem of freedom? Think about it. A world of endless contemplation, free from the confinement of dough.
I completely forgot we were doing a level. It's literally like that focused on the story. Does it say anything about like White Lily being like on the team and helping us like get the this buff for it? Okay, White Lily, yeah.
White Lily Cookie?
Oh, sorry. I was lost in thought. What were you saying?
Oh, loosen up a little. You seem troubled, so I just wondered what was going through that head of yours.
I always make so many mistakes. Now that we're friends, I don't want to mess things up.
Ah, I know that feeling. When someone is precious to you, you can't help but be more careful. In fact, I wasn't sure if I should disturb you.
Hollyberry Cookie, I didn't know you had moments of hesitation too.
Oh, why of course. Sometimes life can be... too much. And you wish you could just run away from it all.
Plot twist is that she did.
But, despite my hesitation, I figured the chance to learn more about you outweighed the risk, so to speak. One step back always leads to 2 steps forward. That's what my passion tells me.
All those moments of solitary contemplation did help me realize many things. But what good is it to endlessly ponder the questions of the world if you never step back into it? I learned about the burning passion needed to take one more step forward. Scatter!
Enough. I can sense apathy deep within your heart. The cake tower held no revelation, no hope for salvation. Only cruel truths awaited you at its dark heart. No one could comprehend your despair. Instead, they blamed you. And when you finally opened your eyes in the fairy kingdom, you felt it. A touch of the void that felt strangely comforting. Let go of your affection. Let go of your curiosity. Only then your soul will find peace.
Where are you headed now that our foes have been vanquished? Back to the shores of the Licorice Sea?
My comrades there may be holding the terrors of the Licorice Sea at bay, but even greater danger is always lurking in the shadows, if no one stands in their way. Like a dark tide, the licorice monsters will surely take over the entire continent.
Inland cookies barely know about the threat of those dark waters. It will be a lonely battle. One that promises no glory.
I do not seek glory or reward. I go and fight where my resolution beckons me.
I move forward, into the unknown, seeking no recognition or salvation. Instead, those are questions without answers that beckon me. My resolution.
So in essence, she's basically using all the things that she learned from
Only
the other
silence
ancient
remains.
cookies. Just as, Hollyberry's passion and Dark Cacao's resolution. And most likely the same skills from Pure Vanilla and Golden Cheese, and using them to her advantage to get past these other variants of the Beast that people are going to try and make fun of me for. Like how some people did in the last couple videos, which I'm still upset about. Anyway, before we move on, we're probably going to do these last 2 levels, which I know this is going to be a longer video, but at this point you probably deserve it for the story and lore. But It's Caitlin Gotcha Gamer says, or Gotcha Moonlight, sorry, saying, question of the day, yes I have, but I forgot the name. Well, I'm so sorry, but hopefully you'll be able to remember. And lastly, Who Did This says, I'm literally addicted to it. I'm not even done with a new Beast-Yeast episode because of how much I play it. Also, is that your impression of Charcoal Cookie? Because it's actually kind of peak. I wish I could do voice acting work. And that's... Man, that'd be a dream come true if I could, but I barely gotten one ever since, like over a year ago or something. Sad.
The weak exist for only one purpose: to be destroyed. Such is nature's way. The weak crumble and the strong prevail. All who dare to defy their destiny are inevitably crushed by the very doom they try to run away from. Submit. Accept your fate. No cookie's power can rival that of the creators.
Oh, you wish to know why us cookies are born so frail? Each cookie is different. Not sure if there is a reason. Still, there is no law telling you what life you must live. They all used to laugh at me. They'd say, you dream too big for someone without a single coin to their name.
Oh, she used to grow up poor.
In the end, my greed provided all I desired, and more. But you possess a special kind of ambition. A sight that extends farther than anyone's.
Golden cheese cookie.
Now, put your brilliant mind to work. Tell me, where will I find my greatest treasure? For I, Golden Cheese Cookie, bring abundance wherever I go.
I once had a friend who could have had anything she desired. From the soul jam that awaited her hidden amidst the endless sands, to the glorious wings that granted her freedom to soar. And I never abandoned my curiosity. All those things I yearned to know, though weak and fragile, my heart has always known abundance.
The tales of learning from your companions. Fascinating, truly fascinating. And yet, the cookie heart is an enigma. What if your paths never truly aligned?
White Lily Cookie.
Okay, well, I was going to say, first of all, notice how every single variant of, the beast, correlates with, the ancient, kind of like with the conversation, destruction go to abundance, sloth go to passion, and stuff like that. But why the pleb did just show the truthless recluse there? No, that's not even pure vanilla.
Pure vanilla cookie?
White Lily Cookie. Every path I've walked, was stained with lies.
No!
The truth I believed in, the truth I wanted to tell, it never existed in the first place. Since the very beginning, only deceit was my companion.
Your vanilla cookie, no!
The truth that keeps you awake at night. I think I finally understand.
Starting to understand. You better explain this at the next level, because
I
even
see
I'm having
everyone
a
is
hard
safe.
time. Does it have to do with, like, White Lily's proximity to pure vanilla? Because I want you to know, after this level, it's up for the video. Like, I'm not going anywhere forth until I get, like, Awakened White Lily, which that's definitely going to be happening, guaranteed. But you can't just do this to me, game. You better drop something for me to understand. Oh, you're not even starting with a cutscene. Okay, you better hope that literally later on, it's just... By the way, I could just spam this. Oh, now it gives me 2. So is, like, the first one free with White Lily? It might be. Come on, get the... Was that a dragon? You're giving me nothing. Really?
Let's celebrate our victory.
Should I? Because there's literally darkness in the heart. No, pleb that. I'm doing this one more level because this has to lead up to something big. And if it doesn't, then I actually have to end the video right there. I could still prioritize off the last 4 levels having like super long cutscenes and seeing what this is all about.
White Lily Cookie!
That ghost is tormenting her.
Now, it's about time to embrace your true self!
I understand it now. The storm within your heart. I would have made the same choice at the witch's banquet. Truth. Truth brings nothing but suffering.
Quiet.
White Lily Cookie,
You're not pure vanilla cookie.
do you too hate me? Because of the way I changed?
Bloom! Pure vanilla cookie would never approve of the deeds I've committed. I know it.
Why is... Okay, I can understand why I is capital. Shouldn't the V and E also should... It's just you in general.
The voices. They're gone.
White Lily Cookie managed to pacify the spirits.
But her dough, it almost looks burnt.
My dough hasn't crumbled yet. Nor did the light of my soul gem fade. I must learn about the binding ritual. I can still endure.
Look at you, struggling to escape from the grasp of your sins. How pitiful. Your crumbling dough may resist the corruption, but in the end, it will change nothing. The light of your soul gem will fade.
The fact that we're still hanging on and we don't even look a bit different is very, very... That's just
Doubt
like
will consume
major
you.
strength that we
This
have.
is my penitence.
White Lily trying to be an MVP over here and she's succeeding.
Darkness descends upon this hall.
What are those glowing jewels?
Those be soul gems.
Why the fuck were they there?
The power that was meant to be shared by all fell to the hands of a chosen few once more.
You may have created this world of shimmering white fog, where all meaning is lost, but I will make sure you remember my name. For I will keep shouting it loud and clear until my very last breath. I am not just a cookie. I am Dark Cacao Cookie!
How can someone who has forsaken everything prevail over someone who has lost everything? Remember this moment and taste the bitterness of regret.
Despite all the hardships, everything I heard and felt, my faith did not die out. Amidst the fog, there has always been a light, beckoning. Will I ever reach it? I don't know. But I will never stop walking towards it.
You can try to scare me all you want. Nothing will shake me. I will run away from my fears no longer. Even if pain and sorrow bring me down to my knees, I will rise again and again and march on forward.
Those are...
White Lily Cookie's friends.
Behold! To oppose the darkness looming over the world, to protect cookies from harm, your companions have ascended. But what of you? Ever since you opened your eyes, you could not hear the voice of the Soul Gem, not even the faintest whisper.
How do you...
Soul Gem speaks to Soul Gem. Even divided, they resonate. And yet, yours remains silent. No wonder. For you have long forsaken freedom in favor of your own ambition.
I know. That is why I have to try and mend what I've broken. Even if the water was spilt, I must try and gather every drop.
That water was tainted long ago. It will only poison what little is left. Your soul gem lies dormant, because freedom is not what you truly desire. Let me ask you this. Why do you wish to know what you are scheming?
It took but a split second.
For his blade to reach White Lily Cookie.
Speak the truth. You still believe in the cause, even if the methods are wrong.
I do.
You wish to see how your plans will unfold.
I do.
That's literally the concept art. That was the concept
They
art
had
for
no
Silent
chance.
Salt. At least like the big the picture that everyone's been using in like shorts and videos and stuff like that. The thing that like someone made during like some like art exhibit thing or something like that for the thing. This is gonna boil down to something big. And you're gonna have to wait for that for the next couple videos because this is just gonna be plain up insanity. With that being said, we're gonna end the video right here because this is gonna be a whole big hassle. So with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including my new merch store, The Pleb Market, and also a link to my YouTube memberships where for $1 a month, you can become a pleb, and see stuff behind the scenes, and other stuff like that. But above all else, I'll see you under These Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sands, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you all so much.